Well, in our region in Asia Pacific, 85% of the farmers are family farmers, and they are small scale. Like the average hectare of land that they work on is around 1 to 2 hectares. And global statistics say that around 60% of the world's poorest and hungriest are in the Asia Pacific region, and these poor and hungry people are farmers, or they rely on agriculture for a living. So if you ask me, what is the basic problem? The family farmers in Asia Pacific, most of them are poor and hungry, and they feel neglected by many of the government programs and services in their country. Our organization's mission is to build solidarity and collective voice of the farmers in Asia Pacific. So we help in organizing them into associations or cooperatives, build their capacities so that they can articulate their thoughts and recommendations to their governments, and also run their own organizations so that their members could feel that they are being serviced, that they get good service from their organization. I think we think that for this UN decade, we expect a lot. We expect a lot of public policies and programs that are beneficial, that will give us tangible benefits, that will help improve the living conditions of family farmers, so that by 2030, there will be no poor and hungry family farmer in the continent. And that means in each country, there will be policies and programs that improve the living conditions of family farmers, that helps them increase their incomes, that gives them increased market power over their markets, that give them lands and forests, that makes them able to control their seeds, or to grow their own seeds, that helps them that helps them process their products so that they can get better prices for their products. So all of these things, and policy support for these things that will help family farmers, because at the end of the decade, we hope that many young people will say, I want to go into farming, because farming can give a decent life for my family, for myself and my family, and because in farming, I make a great contribution to society. Communication is very important, because we need to impart messages to family farmers about, for example, what is their contribution to society, what are the technologies available out there, what policies, what recommendations, what good practices are happening in their community and in the world. So, and communicate a very good messaging is also very important to get policymakers and to get the public to support whatever you are advocating. So it's really very good that there's a good communications plan to give a good message and to reach the target policymakers, for example, or the public, no? Those who support you would like for yourself. So farmers use a lot of tools, from the very basic, like farmer sharing one-on-one, the farmer exchanges, to now the more sophisticated online tools, online apps like Facebook mainly, or through the internet. We have the radio, of course. We also use a lot of TV, because we know that TV reaches a lot of people in the villages. TV and radio use a lot of people in the villages, especially when there's not yet internet. So this we use, aside from the farmer-to-farmer exchanges, to put our message across and to share information about technologies, about markets, about what's the good practice out there. in AFA, we would like at the regional level, the governments, for example, FAO and IFA, to really rally behind the UN Decade for Family Farming, and I think the communications plan on how to raise public awareness on the Decade of Family Farming, how to raise public awareness on the contributions, for example, of family farmers on ending hunger and poverty, and on providing sustainable, healthy diets, or on taking care of the earth and the soil, and also we want the public to know also the challenges that we face, okay, and the solutions that we propose. We want the public to know that family farmers are agents of change, and they can provide solutions so that the world will be a better place to live in. It will be a more sustainable planet. We will have healthier diets, and we will have happier and more peaceful people. So because of the work that we do in sustainable agroecological farming and processing. So this is the message that we want to bring. And at the regional level, the participatory communication tools and systems can be more effective and be more efficient in making the people, making the policymakers, and making the consumers, for example, making other students, for example, to get to understand family farming and its contributions.